to go to sleep
Sleepy
now.
time.
So, all right. So let's see. We're going to have several watches. Who's on first, second, third, or whatever? How many watches you're going to do? So,
I'll take first.
all right.
Well, I mean, when I'm a
Also, Upton
when I'm in
says that
trance, I'm
he would be more than happy to take a watch for everyone as well.
That's okay. He doesn't need to do it for us.
Oh, he says, but I insist.
It's alright, you're in shock. I would just leave it to us to take you back. Don't worry about it. We'll handle this.
If he insists, he can take a watch with me.
Okay.
Yeah, share some stories.
To bed with me.
So I'll take second watch.
Nice rolls on the
I'll
perception.
take the last
Holy
watch then,
shit.
since maybe or one of the last watches since I only need 4 hours.
Okay, so Rhiannon, your last watch, Gim, your middle watch, and who's first watch again? Is it you, Uthadar?
I am, yes.
Okay, alright, gotcha. So first watch is going on, and you're starting to get pretty drowsy, Uthadar. I want you to make a con check, because you're sitting there, nothing seems to be happening, and you're starting to get really tired. So I want you to give me a con check, and please add your con bonus in there.
Alright.
Oh, you're able to. You're
Oh my god.
yeah, you're definitely able
Get the shit out of
to. You're keeping the ship straight on course, and you're able to. You're able to be okay. All right, first watch is okay. Second watch, Gim and Upton, he stays up with you, and you guys just chat back and forth. And your portion of the watch is also uneventful. So the third watch, Rhiannon, you are now up on watch, and Gim and Upton are turned in again. And I need I need you to make a perception check. I did not a con check. I'm sorry. The reason why I did not make Gim and Upton, because they were basically conversing with one another, so they basically were able to stay wide awake because of the conversations they were having. So I need you to make a con roll as well, please. Okay, Rhiannon, you nod off. Your 14 just doesn't make it, and you nod off.
The thing is, I'm fully aware while I'm sleeping.
Well, you nod off. We'll just say that you fall into a trance to where you just start thinking about what elves think about. So,
But well, when I'm in trance, I'm fully aware of my surroundings.
all right. Well, you're aware of your surroundings, but you're in a trance and you can't react. So, fucking elves, man! I
Seriously?
swear to God. Yes, you are unaware of the situation. Anyways, as this is happening, Upton does get up, and he slides over to Gim, and you can see this happening, Rhiannon, but you just can't. You're trying to scream your little hands off, or but you're just not able to do anything because you rolled a 14. So, and Upton,
Seriously?
I'm fucking with you, but yes, you're out of it. You don't see this happen, but this is what is happening right now. Upton pulls a dagger out of his his clothing that he has on, and he starts to stand over Gim. And as this is happening, now you are actually able to you hear some movement, Rhiannon, and you see Upton standing over Gim with a dagger, with his dagger pressed up against Gim's throat as he's sleeping, and then all of a sudden an arrow comes out of the bushes, strikes Upton. And you see this. And Gim, as you wake up and you see, just as you open up your eyes, you can see Upton with the blade. Well, actually, you can see him and you feel something sharp pressed against your throat, and all of a sudden you see an arrow come and hit him right into the chest, and he falls over. And Juno comes out of the bushes.
That's coming. Oh my god.
And Rhiannon, you were able to see the very end of that.
Well, if no, I'll just remain in trance then until, unless somebody wants to like shake me out of it.
I said that you came to it. You actually, heard Upton fumbling around, and you seen him standing over Gim with a dagger pointed at his throat. Gim had woke up, and as soon as Gim opened his eyes, an arrow lunged into Upton's chest, and Upton fell over, dead.
Alright, I'm going to slowly up towards here and pick up my arrow.
All right,
That's
you
it.
pull it out of his chest. You kind of stand on his corpse and rip it right out of his chest.
Like a Captain Morgan pose.
Hey man. Help me.
So do we hear this when like his body
Yeah,
falls down
well,
and stuff?
I would think that. Well, I know
Yes.
Gim and Rhiannon are up, so everyone else has been sleeping, but I'm sure Rhiannon and Gim would have probably alerted everyone in the party anyway. So.
Well, I have a question for you about that whole falling asleep thing.
Hmm.
Did I already get my 4-hour, rest in before taking watch?
Yeah, because you were on the third watch anyway, so you could have done that easily on the first or second. So yes, you did get your spells back.
Just making sure.
You were able to, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being an elf. Gim, hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Is the dagger still there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dagger's on the ground beside you, but yes, it is.
All right. Well, I'll take the dagger, stick the blade into the ground, and go back to sleep.
Well, there's that,
Nice.
No fucks given.
You do see Juno. He is back into the camp now, but you just kind of stick the dagger in the ground and roll back over and try to go to sleep again?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Juno, you're back here in the party.
I guess someone taking watch? No, Rhiannon fell asleep, right?
Well, Gim saw you, and he just kind of shrugged, shook his head, and stuck the dagger into the ground beside him, and rolled back over with a dead corpse right next to him. Gim's going back to sleep.
I'll walk up to Rhiannon and be like, "You're never, ever on watch again. Ever." I don't know. That's not.
Nice.
I guess I, stay awake for the rest of the night or whatever.
I probably woke up during that whole
Oh yeah, you guys are up.
whole thing.
Gim
So,
Oh, okay.
Gim fell asleep. So Gim, well, I don't know if he didn't fall asleep yet. He's just kind of keeping an eye on the situation with one eye closed, if you know what I mean.
well,
But
God
yeah, you guys
damn it,
are up.
man.
So
What were you doing, woman?
what's all the commotion
Yep.
about?
Rhiannon fell asleep. This guy tried to kill Gim. I stopped him.
What were you
It was
doing here?
pretty.
Anyway,
Well, I was kind of wanting to explain the whole party at one time because I don't want to repeat myself. I guess Gim is really tired. Doesn't really care. This guy over here, I point at the corpse. I saw him back at what was the village town? The Lol Elcor,
Loudwater, yes, Loudwater.
Lolwater. He was discussing with another guy how this party of wealthy travelers, wealthy adventurers, was going from town to town, headed towards Grey Peak Mountain. And I heard he was setting up trap. to get these guys, get their gear. So I listened to the whole conversation. When he left the bar, I followed after him. You know, I immediately thought of the party. I knew it was you, so I followed him. He got away from me. He made a good turn or whatever, and I couldn't find him anywhere. I figured I would go through the road and try to find you guys, and all I came across was this like evidence of battle in this forest. A bunch of orcs and stuff were dead. I heard some screaming from far, so I went towards that direction, and eventually saw the fire, saw the light, and I came here. Luckily, on time.
That sounds like it was good timing.
Yeah, hopefully good timing.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Matarucci,
Yeah, no
Beldane,
problem, dude.
and J-Dog, thanks for the
Always
follows,
here.
guys. I really
You
appreciate
know,
it.
I leave you guys one day, and you almost die.
Appreciate the follows, guys.
Yeah.
I will mutter under my breath while my eyes are closed. Well, I suppose it's convenient
Bullshit.
that he's dead now, so that we don't have to worry about his side of the story.
Well, he did have a knife
What was
to
his
your
side
throat.
of the story, dude? Hmm? What was his side of the story? I was gonna kill you and then do your shit.
Just
I mean,
said what I said.
unless you're whispering this, I mean, you're saying
Oh,
it.
I said it. I said it plenty loud.
All right. What was his side of the story? Killing you and then leaving?
Well, I mean, you gotta admit, it was good. It was good that he
Yeah, yeah. no
It's-
doubt,
here like he
but
did.
It's convenient
It was convenient
that somebody
Rihanna
tried
fell
to kill us
asleep, too.
while you were here.
Yeah. To be honest, there's many things that happened.
Uh-huh.
Rhiannon fell asleep. He managed to crawl on top of you. I came out of the shadows. You know.
He's got something there.
Who's got something where?
I said that the
There's
chances
a
of
lot of
falling asleep.
coincidences here. Yeah.
I'm just saying is that it's very convenient that the moment that somebody tried to kill us, Juno, who hasn't been with us for a day and a half, shows up and claims to
Well,
know the
I was
guy
basically-
that just tried to kill us.
I was basically behind this guy the entire time. I just didn't exactly know where he was. I was literally following his steps. I followed him since the town, and you know, I managed to reach you guys. I mean, it's not like I was here the entire time and this guy, you know, I was waiting in a tree or anything like that. I mean, I don't know what kind of tracking skills you got, but if you want, I can tell you where I was. Where I've
Yeah,
been.
were you just hiding in the bush this whole time? I mean, like,
No, I saw the fire.
He was
I
bushwhacking.
started to come up and then I saw this guy pull a dagger.
Bushwhacking. Nice. He was bushwhacking his skin flute.
okay.
Playing his skin flute in the woods.
I know, it sounds very convenient, I know. I'm not exactly the most trustworthy guy in the party. You know, I've been with you for like a month now. I never tried to kill you, I never tried to steal anything from you. To be honest, I've been very
Just trying to
honest
steal things
with
from other
you.
people.
yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting some kind of hug or, you know, tears from you or anything, but I'm not expecting.
Who in the hell is
Ah,
that,
how do you call
Benjamin?
it?
Is that
A
Ben
big-
Stein?
run in
young Ben
in
Stein?
a flower field, running at each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Music
exactly.
plays.
Bueller.
I'm not expecting that. I'm not the nicest guy. But you know, if you wanted, I could have. Next time somebody puts a knife on your throat, I let them go so you can cut their side of the story. You know, if you want, let me know. I'll let that happen.
He's gonna be your own little invisible stalker now.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, game. Go ahead.
I'd say this is how I'm going to word this. I've already said my piece about how I think this is convenient.
Yeah.
Evil
And I'm going to keep
geniuses.
how I feel about this to myself. But I'm just going to say that I don't feel that there's room for thanks here. And I'm going to go back to sleep.
Ooh, no room
That's
for
up to you.
thanks. Ooh, wow,
I think it's a step in the right direction.
that's pretty rough. Well, there's some tension here in the party, guys.
Totally, whatever the business that I have to do.
Serious
I can manage to
tension
do.
going on in the party.
So I'm gonna
Mm.
have to do that when we get to the town.
All right, well,
I'm going-
just no
I'm going to
more,
actually-
no,
I'm going
no
to
more
actually
night
loop.
stalking.
Hmm?
Like, okay, I'll say that I guess is enough to maybe come back with us, but
Oh.
just
Hold on, you're cutting out.
all right.
Could
I'll
you
just say that
restart?
that's enough to I guess come back with us. But as far as your night, your little paint the town, going out and paint the town red at night, let's just put that at just don't do that at all for right now.
Yeah, you're
He
cutting out.
more or less
It's
said,
me, but
Yeah, I
So
think
that's-
Juno's internet's
No.
messing up right now.
I
You're
heard him
cutting.
okay. Can you hear me fine, Juno?
yeah.
Okay. He said that he thought it was sounded like enough to stay with the group, to come back with us with the group, but your nightlife needs rearranging.
Pretty much.
You're all catching up. Damn it! I think I heard the idea, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think your internet's messing up
I'll
right
try
now,
to
Juno.
keep cutting out.
What's funny is
Fuck.
Gim has a corpse that Gim is sleeping directly beside. It's
On top, yeah.
funny. All right, so we'll basically go ahead and so I'm guessing Juno is welcome to stay with the party right now, or
User
no,
joined
or
your channel.
I'd say it's fine.
Yeah, fine by me.
He's still not coming into my town.
That
Maybe.
is fine too.
Yeah.
Well,
And he'll
guess
he'll
I'll do
meet
my
it.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing we can say against that. It is his, clan after all. So
right, Benja? That's some crazy shit right
It's
there,
just
dude.
outside of the gates or whatever it happened to be. Yeah, that is what it is.
is that acceptable by you, Juno?
Well, I left because you guys didn't want me to, be part of the party. I mean, sure, I'm with you, but I'm not doing anything. We're not stopping the towns. I'm not allowing to games down. So, why am I with the party? What's the point of being here? Not like I'm some kind of pet that just follows you. I have my own things to do. So
Well,
if
I said
it's
it
going
was
to
fine.
continue the same way, I'm going to leave again.
No, I mean I said it was fine
Next
for you to
time.
come back and all. It's just kind of mitigate how you spend your nights, basically.
Yeah.
Dead
Yeah,
girls
he's just saying
definitely
not to
don't
go
say no.
back. He said
They
not
don't put
into
up much of
his
a fight
town.
either, 404.
So other than that,
They definitely don't put up a fight.
Yeah, I mean
continue
if
with your
if it's
night.
Nice.
if it's money you need, we can always find ways to get money as a group, But at least let us know what you're planning to do.
Now that the conversation
Alright.
kind of got this way, it's probably a time where I'm going to ask, why? Why steal?
Why what?
Why steal? Why do what you did?
Oh, all habits die hard, my friend. I lived that way for a long time.
Guess he isn't a rogue for anything.
Seemed like an awful lot of risk.
So
Keeps-
old habits
keeps the
die
blood
hard.
running, man. Isn't that a phrase?
Well, yeah, old habits die hard, right? Is what you're saying?
I think that's a phrase. If it isn't, then I don't know.
there's thievery, and then there's just over the top risk, dressing up like a woman,
Well,
walking into
you
a
see,
tavern.
you know how people fight things that are really hard and out of their reach. How they're when they do that, they feel accomplished. It's exactly the same, but for a rogue. When I steal something that looks almost impossible, it makes me feel great. I know it's hard to understand, but this is how it is.
Well, see, but okay, you
Yours
guys are all
be-
still in. You guys are all still in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they are.
oh, were you gonna say anything?
They're all just chatting around the fire.
No, I'm gonna stay asleep.
Okay, well,
Well, I wouldn't think that you're
Maybe
sleeping. You're
if
probably
you-
just keeping your eyes closed listening. I would take it, right, Gim? Or are you actually going to go to sleep?
I can't tell you he's sleeping.
If I fall
Ted
asleep
Nugent
that
was-
quick, then yeah, that's fine.
Wow. You hear what's going on.
alright, well, Juno, look, if you have to steal something, why don't you put that to good use and steal it from, say, a camp of enemies, or somebody that might be a risk that we might want to engage in, instead of doing it in a peaceful town where it just starts a ruckus.
I think out of character, you need to be his what is it called? The Alcoholics Anonymous?
What, a
Their-
mentor?
Oh, yeah,
Sponsor.
the
Sponsor-
residency.
sponsor.
You need
or
to be their sponsor,
mentor.
so every single time that you're
The
thinking about
sponsor.
stealing,
Oh my
go to
god.
him, tell
It's
him
been,
what you're
it's
feeling.
been 100 days. I haven't stolen anything in 100 days.
There we go.
I'm insane.
Oh my
no,
god.
Okay.
I was just saying.
Nice.
Well, in character, maybe you haven't noticed, but all we fight, all we can go against is these filthy creatures that have nothing worse or don't really represent a threat to us. So far, we've been able to plow through everything. So what am I gonna steal there? You know,
Oh, I'm
Ben
sure we'll
Silver.
eventually come across some humanoids of some type that
They're
Eventually.
really
dignity,
end
maybe?
up.
I'm gonna steal the belts and the points for the. Wait.
Well, did you happen to find any encampment of orcs anywhere nearby at all?
What?
An encampment of orcs. They had, I don't know, they were around here earlier and they attacked us.
It's a bunch of corpses. They were nude, didn't found much.
Well,
Just keep that shit in check, man.
I'll try. I'll honestly try.
it's been an exciting day and an exciting night. I think I'm going to make to bed since we only have a couple hours.
Yeah,
left this night.
I've been running around like crazy. I'm pretty tired too.
You know what, Juno, you and Rhiannon stay up and take the last watch, since Rhiannon can't seem to stay awake. And the rest of us will
She
take
can't
the
seem
rest
to
of-
concentrate enough.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Alright.
I'm calling bullshit on that falling asleep or whatever. He wanted
was
it for the
bullshit.
plot. He wanted it for the plot, so whatever.
I'll go grab the 30 copper off the dead body. and
Goddamn
go to bed.
elf.
DM hacks.
Alright, so the next, everyone gets enough
Maybe I just
rest.
didn't.
And then
Maybe I
the
just didn't want to do anything.
next morning
I don't know.
comes, and you're able to get back on the road, and you make it to the next town, which is Lork. I'll move the map back over to the Forgotten Realms map, and now you are at the town of Lork. Well, actually, you can see Lork into the distance. And as you're riding up to the town, actually, Gim, you definitely know that this isn't the town that it once wants to be, that it once was, and your family, well, your clan had actually come down from the mountains at one point to actually prosper quite a bit from working in Lork, because your clan was basically doing all of the mining for the town. They have a couple large mines within the outskirts of the town that your clan actually you mined them dry. It was basically iron and Um, also some silver and copper as well. So, but there's a lot of that in the Great Peak Mountains. But that was just large nodes that had taken several years to drain out. And then as the town started fading out, it was just a small boom town. There's still some people there, but your clan had gone back up into the Grey Peak Mountains. But as you're riding up to the town, it doesn't look to be a beautiful town like Loudwater or Succumber. It's more of a rundown, once has been town. So I'm going to give you another handout of the town of Lork. Excuse me, I was burping. Come on, edit button. Alright, so that is the town of Lork. There are some establishments there, and you can see the basic information of the town. All year round, there's about 2,000 people that actually live in the town, but it's not a standing 2,000 person population. It fluctuates all year round. Basically, there's a tax that is, we'll say an illegal tax, nonetheless, of where the town of Lork actually charges people to access the road that comes down from the Great Peak Mountains that passes through Lork because of the rivers involved. They actually charge a tax which is not governed by any major city like Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, or anything like that. So Lork has kind of taken it upon themselves to start charging taxes as they travel through Lork up into the Grey Peak Mountains, or coming down from the Grey Peak Mountains and continuing east along the Black Road. So you're outside the gates of Lork.
Okay, reading this info on Lork, I'm not liking this town.
Yeah, if we need to stop and resupply, that's good, but otherwise I think we need to keep passing through.
Oh my god.
I'm going to ask him about his compound. I understand that you don't want me to be there. It's understandable. But is there anything I can do in the meantime? Because I don't want to just sit on my ass and, scratch my pads. I'm okay with accompanying you, but don't take me for granted.
Well, since I did
This is
overhear
also-
what was said last night, even though I was on my way to sleep, you basically admitted, so we'll go ahead and have this out, you basically admitted that you don't have any intention of changing your ways. You just have this habitual need to steal, and you're just going to try
Here we go.
to not do it again.
Well, I mean,
Which,
it's not like
to me,
I can say I'm changed.
to me,
Not that.
says that you're going to try to keep it in check, but you've got this habitual, I can't change it, this is just who I am, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But that just means that we're going to have another future incident. That's all that says to me. So that concerns me, and that's why.
Yes.
And that's and just flat out, that's why.
Honestly, let me give you a bit more of an insight. I never been part of a group for this long. I usually just go on my own, do my thing. My actions never had an impact on other people. So, honestly, it feels, robbing on people. I don't really feel bad for it, but affecting people that I somewhat care about has made me feel bad. And it's when I say I'll try not to, I mean I really try not to. It's like I'll do my best effort to keep in line, to make you guys happy, because with you I do make a lot of money. I make about a few thousand gold a month, so definitely profitable. So I wouldn't like to make you guys hate me or kick me out of the party. So yeah, I mean, you take it the way you want, but